Very few people get to act out their dreams on the big screen. Fewer still then get to turn those dreams into a reality. But that's exactly what boxer Tony Bellew did on Sunday night. Last year, the Evertonian starred alongside Sylvester Stallone in the latest Rocky film, Creed. In that movie, he played a world champion fighting for his title at Everton's football ground. This weekend, he got to do it all again, but for real this time, and fulfilled a lifelong dream by taking the WBC cruiserweight title. And he did it in front of thousands of fans at his beloved Goodison Park. And Tony joins us in the studio. Now, what a story, Tony, and what a belt. Let's start by having a look at
Morning.
that.
Morning. Thank you for having me.
You must be, I mean, do you know whether you're dreaming or in a film or whether this is real life?
That's the best way of saying it. It doesn't feel real just yet. I mean, the pain in my hands is definitely real, but that's about as real as it's got so far. I look at it and I just don't know. I just don't know what to say, or just I've fulfilled the dream I've been chasing for nearly 20 years. Not
only the world title, but at Goodison Park, and you're a massive Everton fan. How was it to fight at Goodison for real?
Do you know, I usually have my music so loud in the dressing room, it showers out any other noise, but I was in the dressing room with 10 minutes to go, and one of my friends just said to me, listen, turn that music off and listen to what they're chanting out there, your name. And they would scream my name round the ground so loud, the dressing room shook. And I just looked at him and I said, I've dreamed of this. And I can't believe it. I can't believe it's happened. And I walked to that tunnel, and all my dreams just, it was a nightmare in that first round, but then it soon came true in the third. So it's an unbelievable achievement, a lifelong goal reached. And I can't believe it.
You mentioned the first round there. How is the nose? Because it took a bit of a pounding,
it's broke,
didn't it?
It's broke, but I'll take that all day.
You've got a broken nose.
Yes, and a damaged right hand now. That's a mess. The pain is getting worse and worse.
Oh, I feel really bad. I shook your hand when you came in, and you shook it so gently. I thought you were such a gentleman, because it hurts. I'm so sorry.
You're a hand crusher as well, aren't you?
It's okay. Don't worry.
Sorry.
It's part and parcel of the business.
Tony, take us into the dressing room beforehand as well. You're talking about the noise in there. You also have one of your sons in there. What was that like for you? Because I've heard you say you was almost brought to tears by that.
Well, I was. I turned up at the arena half an hour earlier than I was supposed to arrive, because we allowed for traffic in the car. Gary, everywhere we go, he prepares it meticulously and absolutely perfect. He said if we allow for any traffic, we've got to get there early. So we arrived early, and I thought I'd take a walk up the tunnel, have a look around the ground before I go out and walk it. And that was the worst mistake I could have done, because I heard Dad from behind me and I thought that voice sounded familiar. And my sons none of my sons have ever been to a fight, and I only allowed my eldest boy Corey, who's just turned 11 last week, to go, because I thought Goodison Park's an occasion. And I told the missus he can go, but I mustn't see him, because me missus and my kids are the only weak part of me. I'm strong. I'm mentally the strongest person I've ever known, I've ever met. And I seen him, and I looked at his little face, and then I just walked back down the tunnel, went back to the dressing room, and I cried my eyes out. So that was an hour and a half before the fight, because seeing him, it makes me feel emotional now, but it was killed me, seeing him. It's his little face, and then he's going to watch his dad have a fight. So it was horrible.
And you missed your other son's birthday, didn't you?
Yes, it was my 9-year-old. My 7-year-old that just turned 8, Kobe, and I called him in the morning. He said, Dad, where is my presents off you? Because I've got my presents off Mum. I was like, son, they're off me as well. But I'm sorry I'm not there. Because me 2 younger boys, Carter and Kobe, they don't really know what to do. Me youngest boy, who's 3 years of age, he just thinks I'm a runner.
But you have promised your son, haven't you, that you'd make up for it with a bit of trampoline time in the garden.
Yes.
So are you able to do that with your injuries?
I haven't done it just yet, because I wanted to get on and bounce. I built this trampoline about 3 weeks ago, and I haven't been able to go on. I've had injuries. I detached my floating rib 5 weeks ago.
You had a what?
I've detached my floating rib. That just settles on your back. So I'd done that, and I was in a hyperbaric chamber for weeks building up to the fight. Nobody knew, and I didn't tell nobody. Just my coach knew, and Gary knew close to me. It was a really hard camp, but I couldn't delay it or postpone it, because it was Goodison Park.
And what a night, what a weekend. So, and what's next? Because after the fight, you called out a couple of guys. One of them was David Hay.
Yes.
Is that actually realistic for you and David Hay to get in?
If he wants to get it.
Is he no longer cruiserweight, is he?
No, he's a heavyweight, but he's a former cruiserweight, the last former unified cruiserweight champion. And if he wants to get it, he can get it too. I'm happy to fight with him. Anyone can get it. I don't care what weight they are, how big they are, or how good they think they are. The main thing is that the last 2 guys David Hayes fought, I would dispatch off quicker than he has. He fought Lurch in his last fight, and the fight before that, he fought the internet boxer. Demori is his name or something like that. So, unbelievable guys who he's fought. I'm not slating David Haye because he had an amazing career, but if I hit David Haye with the same left hook I hit Ilunga Makabu that you can see on the screens, David Haye will go asleep the same way Ilunga Makabu did.
I think anyone would. It was brutal.
I wish viewers at home could see the look in your eyes when you say that, because
it's a bit scary, isn't it?
Terrifying.
But it's interesting, Tony. I know this is all part of boxing. You talk like that, but after the fight, you were actually really concerned about your opponent at the weekend, and you were a gentleman in the way that you made sure that he was okay and he was fine. And then the boxing talk comes back out again.
To be totally honest, when a boxing match starts, I'm the most vicious, most horrible man you could imagine. And I don't know what's inside of me that motivates me and drives me like that. But deep down in me, I don't ever want to hurt anyone. Because the only thing I pray for before I go to the ring is that we both come out healthy and safe. Because I've got 3 kids and that's all that matters to me in this world. Raising them 3 boys and giving them things I could only have dreamed of. So to see him healthy and safe and talking to him after it, I explained to him, listen, I don't disrespect you. I've got so much respect for you, but I'm not going to show you that before the fight. He wants to show me that before the fight and I can't do it. I have to really, not hate somebody because that's a strong word, but I have to really dislike somebody because I want to hate him. And he wants to take away what I've dreamed of achieving since I was that kid, that little fat kid who got on them 2 buses to the boxing gym.
Do you know, it's such a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you very much. It's amazing to be here.
Oh,
well,
congratulations.
Thank you so much. I'm not going to shake your hand again.
Oh, it's okay. I've got a left hand as well.
Yeah, we witnessed that at the weekend. Thank you very much, Tony. Take the belt with you as well.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you. And if you heard a bit of crackle on Tony's mic, that's our fault, not yours. Apologies for that. There's a bit of crackle on the microphone.
Thanks so much.